From the studios in beautiful Oceanport, New Jersey, welcome to the biggest and greatest podcast ever. I'm your host, Ray Kay. All right, I got a pretty exciting guest here, a Broadway potential legend here, I'll call it. This is I got to build you up, you know.
Thanks.
Bobby Cook Gallagher is with me today, and Bobby, you were saying EMC. Tell my viewers that, because I really didn't know about that, and the importance of having this equity actor or whatever it is. Explain about that.
What is sure.
That? Yeah.
So for actors, much like other careers, we have an actors union. Mainly for live theater, we have our own separate union. You know how they have SAG for Screen Actors Guild?
Right.
Equity is the SAG for live theater actors. So with equity, you can get pension, you can get legal backup, you can get health insurance and benefits. So there's a transitional program that they have for up I don't want to say up and coming, but I guess up and coming actors who have worked at equity theaters like I have for the past year or so, and they award you points. So if you get enough points, aka if you work at enough equity theaters, you can become an equity actor, which gives you a lot of benefits, not just for auditioning purposes. You get seen more, you have people, it's less of a risk for you to be taken seriously versus being a non-union actor, which, no shade to non-union actors, it's all this, it's all hard work like that. But yeah, so EMC, equity membership candidate, it's like the pre-step into equity acting.
Okay, so you have to get that, it sounds, and it's not easy to get, basically, right?
No. Sometimes people will just get offered an equity contract, but that's kind of rare and few and far between now these days. So basically, yes, it costs theaters money to pay in to become an equity represented house and get EMC points. So I'm very lucky that I've gotten them across the last year or so.
Okay. Now, what kind of acting do you do? Is it almost anything, or any specialty?
Yes. So primarily I do live performances, musicals, plays. Some recent ones are Mamma Mia. I've done a couple Mamma Mia, Seven Brides, Seven Brothers, stuff like that, which I love. And then a couple of new works, just a new Stephen Schwartz review, Children of Eden, just stuff like that. But I also love to do film also. I started to do film here in New York, which has been incredible because it's a whole different system. It's like a whole different machine. And one of the things that you really appreciate from going with theater and starting to learn different mediums is you get to see how different the cogs are in each sort of field of acting. So right. Yeah, that's right. I've been lucky to experience some of that so far.
So are you in a movie now, or are you going to be in a movie or a film?
No, no, not yet, but fingers crossed for possible projects hopefully in the future, but nothing official.
Okay. Now, did you say, Bobby, that you were in Mamma Mia, or like you mentioned? Oh, so you were in the actual Mamma Mia play in Broadway?
Yeah, not on Broadway. I did 2 productions at Walnut Street Theater, and I did one before that at Sierra Repertory Theater out in California.
Okay. Now, what's it like being on stage? I mean, is it a real charge you get up there, or what's the feeling?
Yeah, it's a rush, but also the rush, it translates into I guess I don't know. It just feels right when I'm on stage performing, because you get to use, take your interpretation of these wild and crazy stories that people have created in their minds, and you kind of get to be the talking piece to it, and you get to do a little spin every now and then. So it's pretty incredible.
So you bring your own unique touch to their idea of this thing, which is Okay.
Yeah, ideally. Sometimes the directors, they're just like, hey, I noticed you're trying to do something. we're not going to do that.
All right, and they're the boss, so I guess you have to listen to them, basically, if they say that. Okay. Do you have any special parts you like better, like drama or comedy, or does it matter, or is it all the same? Like you'll take anything, or like?
Oh well, okay. So, while of course I'm the type of person where my instinct is to just take every job, but I love comedies, and comedies was always my go-to, like comedic shows, comedic roles, and golden age and contemporary. Those are my three go-tos usually.
Okay. Do you ever do stand-up comedy?
No.
Okay.
I can't. I love humor. I have a good sense of humor, but like if it comes to like give us a joke line and a punch line, and just I'm suck at it. Unfortunately.
Got you. Okay. It's a different animal than being a comic than being on a comedy actor. Okay.
I can't. Yeah, I can't listen to talk about the audience. Like you when you're on stage, you always feel you get the reception from the audience real time.
Right.
If you do a song or if you do a scene, and if it lands or if it has a weird reaction, that like in the moment. And for comedians, that's every single second of what they do, and it's all personalized. It's not like someone else's story. It's literally their own jokes.
Right. Well, they say it's like you're naked on stage, I guess, if you're a comedian.
Yeah.
I always heard that, and now you just put it that way. I guess I could see that, I mean, you get booed. I guess all types of things could happen up there, in that area. Do you ever get nervous up there? And like when I'm watching as a, spectator, I'm like, I wonder if they're nervous up there. Is that just, like you're so prepared, you don't get nervous, or?
Totally. Nervous. There's always a base sense of nerves, and when it's a manageable sense, it's a good thing, because that means that you care about what you're doing and you're trying to be aware of what's going on. But there were some roles where I've been very nervous about having to like push myself out on stage. Like example, so in a college production, one of the teachers in the drama school did a musical. Do you know Winter's Tale?
No.
The Shakespeare play? Well, the Winter's Tale is a Shakespearean play. Basically, this show called La Perdita did a retelling of it as Day of the Dead Festival. Really cool idea. It was super intimate theater, and I played the villain. And I don't normally play the villain, so that was the first step out. But then I had to learn how to use a rapier sword and a real one and swing it around furiously and do fight choreo when people were 5 feet away from my face on both sides.
Okay.
So it was definitely, there were nerves.
Some danger going on there.
Definitely nerves. Yeah, but you learn how to control it so that it's obviously a safe space for everyone. I got you. Okay. Okay. Now, this must be an exciting time. I mean, you got this EMC thing, and what's your, I guess, a goal like a year from now? Like where would you see yourself? Like what do you hope happens? Oh, okay. So a year from now, fingers crossed that I either make it on a Broadway tour or Broadway here, or on the other side, break into more film and television with an agent. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And those would be my goals. Mainly just to be a union member.
Okay.
Be a union member. That's my goal. But funny thing about me is that my entire life, and especially career, everything that I've gotten and I've been really thankful to get, it's all happened because one door closed that I thought was going to be open. Mm-hmm. And when that door closed, I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm going to take this. And this other door led to like another door, which led to another thing. So I kind of operate on the thing of, well, whatever's going to meant to be, I'm probably not aware of. I just need to be open to when it happens.
That's like a life thing, right? I mean, the door closes, you get upset, but wait a minute, those 7 other doors over there are open now. You wouldn't have that if that didn't close.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Same wavelength.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, it's hard to see it sometimes, but you want to. Mm-hmm. Right? I mean, then you got to talk yourself into, hey, wait, that happened for a reason. And then all of a sudden it does start happening. I guess, oh, wait, look, that opportunity, I wouldn't have that if that door closed. I wouldn't see that. And now I'm going through these doors.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what's the lesson for the viewers or for anybody? When a door closes on you, what? Like, what should you think? That door closed. I really wanted that thing and it didn't happen and now I can't have it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. When that door closes, have faith in yourself and have faith in your support system, and mainly have faith that you just be present and acknowledge the fact that that door closing, it sucks that door closed. Mm-hmm. You can acknowledge that, but don't let that overtake your being and yourself. Acknowledge that pain is real, but you're also allowed to look and think, okay, so what does this mean? What other signs have I been pushing away that have cost me that this door would have cost? Basically, keep your eyes open, keep feeling, and just stay true to who you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then through time, the doors will start opening, your other doors. Mm-hmm. Okay. And
and I guess the advice is the doors that will open, they won't be the ones that you expect, but then they'll probably be better than the door that closed in the first place.
Right. And how about when that door closes? I just thought of this. I guess now you have valuable experience. There must be some experience gained from that thing closing, right? I mean,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're gaining something from it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have an experience you can look back in your memory and go, okay, I did this. I came prepared like this, and it didn't work out. And a lot of times there's the reasons why the door closed wasn't even because of something that you did. It's just because you just didn't fit what they're looking for.
Right.
So to get at that level of being like, all right, this actor specific wise, or I guess you could do it for jobs as well. And for other interviews, for other fields, you're like, okay, I didn't get that. I know I was qualified for it, but I can't dwell on it. And it could be I'm just not the right fit for the team.
Right.
Yet.
Okay.
Yet's a huge part of it too.
Right.
Because if you keep knocking at those doors that you know are right, it'll sooner or later you'll see a splinter, and splinter will make into a bigger fissure. That fissure will open up a little more and a little more each time. Okay. And then sometimes you'll be able to respectfully knock on that door enough where the opening happens. Okay.
Is acting... I always thought in acting, because acting always fascinates me, because I always have, that Shakespearean thing, we're all in the play, that whole thing, the world's the stage. Is everything basically acting, other than when you go in your room and you watch TV and you're kind of like really yourself, but once you exit your room and then you start interacting with people, is it all acting, that you get a sales guy here, you're going on the bus, you're buying a ticket. Is there some sort of acting to life, like all the time? Or is that too deep?
I don't think so. No. I love it. Let's go this deep. I'm fully here for this deep. You know what? No, I think that part of it and part of acting in period is fully being present in the moment.
Okay.
So that's the main thing about acting, being present and honest in the moment. And I thought that too, of going out and being like, oh, is this person going to, talk to this person, that person, networking, blah, blah, blah. The whole networking small talk thing, just being honest and being present. So in a way, I don't think everything's acting in life, but it also is, because if you consider acting, which kind of I try to look at it as, is just being present. So it's a yes and a no.
Okay.
Really
wow.
help the answer.
Yeah. So it's about being in the present, and then you're just fully in it. Okay.
Because that's when I've really found success and fulfillment, and especially in roles, and I can, really get into it and lose it. It's not because I'm hitting the perfect high notes, or I'm giving I'm doing the right facial expressions or have my body in the right way. It's when I'm just able to just really let go and be present in the moment, and to be aware that other people are present in the moment as well. And then that energy starts.
Okay. Right. Is it, and then you get the that 1 + 1 = 11, I guess. Where you get this two
Yeah.
combined things, and then it creates another whole thing. Maybe.
Yeah.
Right. More than the 1 + 1. It's just another multiplication thing. Is it hard to cry, like in on stage or whatever? I mean,
That totally varies from person to person.
Okay.
Definitely, because sometimes there are people who they rarely ever cry. For me, I can, and I can. So yeah.
So you think it's something sad, basically, and then you get real that way, or?
Well, that's one acting style. I don't go by that style of substituting, like in a very overly reduced sense of you saying like, oh, someone just died in the play. Think about your dead dog. Like, no, I don't. I personally don't go that way.
Okay.
I try to mesh life experiences that I've had, but keep them within the realm of what's been going on with the show. So yes, I can. I'm a very empathetic person.
Okay.
So it's very easily for me to feel for other people, like feel the pain, and that's always been something that's just been there with me. But yeah, some people do that, and that works great for them. But
you could get it within this play. You could get this empathy thing going somehow, then conjure this emotion. Okay, okay. I mean, laughing is easy. I mean, I could laugh right now, but crying it just seems like another level, to get that,
and that just depends on the whole perspective of, I guess, why they're crying. Or a lot of times, even when they say they're crying, they're not crying, because it's so emotional that if I actually do break down and start sobbing, and really just let into it, I won't be able to sing. Because it can get, or you won't be like, there's that balance of, that's why when some people say, oh, just like think of your dead grandma or think of this trauma, like you have to, in my opinion, just my humble EMC 25-year-old opinion,
right.
You have to find a balance. If you have to find the balance within the world of the play.
Okay.
It's leaving with time, you get to experience that. And there's not a lot of shows where people have to cry.
Right.
Pretty, like they're the big ones, like, like Les Mis. There's a lot of classical plays which are very sad. But the only play I've ever had to cry in was a show, a musical I did maybe 2 years ago, I think. It was called Unlimited. No, it wasn't Unlimited. Snapshots, a Stephen Schwartz review. And it was very personal because it was a 6-person show. And that also affected, it was a very emotional show. We were all really close. So we all, had that, we were vulnerable with each other. We trust each other.
Right.
Which is another thing that comes into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, that was a very long-winded answer.
No, that's good. That's good. It's good. That's good stuff. Now, can you? And then I want to. I wrap up with, I call it my hit and miss, which is a word association. You okay with that? In a few minutes, I want to throw some words at you and see first thing that comes to your mind. But can you say? Can you act on the spot? Like say you create a scene with me and you right now for 1 minute. I mean, is that possible to do?
Sure. Why not?
Come on, let me try. Create a scene. I want to act with you for 1 minute. I'm going out there on this. Create a scene, and I'm going to go 1 minute with you on a scene.
Johnny, you know why you're here?
Oh, wait a minute. We're going to be doing this. Okay. Wait.
Yeah, of course we're doing this.
Okay. Go ahead.
Look, I brought you down here for a reason.
Why? Why are we here?
Oh, come on. Don't question me now. You kidding me?
I don't know. What are we here for?
Look, we've gotten calls from the office. There's not just noise complaints. You need to own up to what you did, Johnny.
I didn't do anything.
Really? You're going to go that route again?
Who's saying this? I mean,
for God's sake, why does this happen all the time with you?
What happened?
I mean, seriously.
What? What are you talking about?
I get it.
You get what?
Look, grief is real, okay? But you don't have to take it out in the family.
I didn't do anything. Right? I was in my room for 5 straight hours. What are you talking about, Bill?
You're in your room for 5 straight hours.
Yeah.
And why was the window open? Huh? And why were you not there when you were supposed to be back for curfew?
I was there.
Look, I work with the police office. I'm a goddamn police officer. You don't think I know these things?
Hey, come
You
on.
just don't?
I was in my room for 5 hours. I really was.
All right.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
I was watching TV and I was
what show?
I was sleeping. Huh?
What show?
I was watching reruns of Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Sons?
Yeah.
Really?
I really was.
All right. Tell me about it. What episode?
Cut. Okay. so that's acting, huh? Was I acting?
that's acting.
That's it. That's all it
You were
is.
doing great, man. You're doing great.
Okay, that's all it is. You just start getting into
Yeah.
it. Okay.
You just get into it, and you were great. That was also an improv scene.
And then you just
went with it, dude.
then you just go wherever you want to go, as bizarre as it might be
Yeah.
or whatever. Okay.
It's like off the rails. You just go with it. That was great.
That's fun. Maybe I missed
Right?
my call here, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
It's not miss a call. Look, you
Yeah.
can always get into it.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Well, thank you. I appreciate you getting right into that for me. You kind of
Yeah.
give me a little confidence here. I could do this. All right, hit and miss. First thing that comes to your mind, favorite color.
Blue.
Okay. If you were on a deserted island and you had 2 musical CDs or downloads to bring with you, you're going there for 5 years, which 2 would you bring?
Into the Woods and the classic Queen. No, Foreigner. Nope. I said first thing came to mind. Queen Platinum Collection.
Okay. If you were in a foxhole other than a family member, who would you bring in there with you?
My best friend Lauren.
Okay. Now, favorite movie?
Oh my gosh. I want to say The Godfather.
Okay, 1 or 2? 1?
1.
Okay, what was your favorite scene?
The car.
When the car blew up?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The
Car blow up scene.
Wait, when they killed Sonny or when they were
No, when they killed the I love his favorite. I'm terrible with names. When they killed the Sicilian woman, the wife.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
That
because
shocked me. I was like,
okay.
yeah.
Now he knew that guy was like going away from the side, so Michael picked it up, right? I mean, he saw that guy acting a little suspicious, so that was the giveaway.
I didn't even take that giveaway.
Oh, you didn't get that giveaway. So
No.
Michael knew something right before that car blew up. He said no. He kind of knew something was going to happen.
Yeah, wow.
Because the guy didn't want to start the car or something, right? There was some kind of
God, I love how
Right?
I said The Godfather is my favorite because I've seen it,
Yeah.
but I don't know any of the character names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I gotta say, second up is Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
Is the what?
Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
Okay.
It's a movie musical.
Got it.
It's a good one.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite actor or actress?
Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
He's my favorite actor and favorite actress, Meryl Streep.
What's your favorite Broadway play?
Ooh, my favorite Broadway play.
Yep. You want to come back to that?
Yeah, come back to that one. I'm blanking on that one.
All right. Ocean. What comes to mind when you hear the word ocean?
Oh, sea, relaxation.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the Beatles?
Great.
Okay. Who do you like better, Lennon and McCartney?
McCartney.
Okay. Who is the most famous person you ever met?
Ooh, most famous, Jonathan Van Ness.
Okay. If you had to meet one person in the whole world that ever lived tomorrow, I'm a genie. I'm going to grant a wish. Who would that person be?
It would be Freddie Mercury.
Oh, Queen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about him? Why do you I know he was intense. Like, what's it about him that you love? The intensity?
No, I loved his, just the way that he just made his own genre of music.
Okay.
He had influences from classical, from opera, from jazz. He was he's one of the best singers, legendary singer, but he had a classical technique standpoint.
Okay, right. What was your favorite Queen? Go ahead.
Favorite Queen song?
Yeah.
Seven Seas of Rhye.
Okay. Are they your favorite rock group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second place is Foreigner.
Ah, okay. 70s stuff, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I
like
love
that.
classic rock.
I like that. All right. Now back to Broadway. Did you figure out a Broadway
Yes.
play?
Yes. For musical, right now, it's Beetlejuice. It's my favorite.
Okay.
Right now,
Okay.
it's Beetlejuice. It's great. Yeah, so I guess Beetlejuice.
Who's your favorite? What's your biggest influence?
Ooh, my mom and grandma.
Okay. If you had well, either the best advice you ever got, Bobby, or what's the best advice you would give to someone that going
Ooh.
into the business?
Best advice I got was you have to keep believing in yourself and don't be afraid of change.
Okay. 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 A couple more. What do you think when you
Yeah.
when you hear Florida?
Family.
Okay. And what country, if you had to visit a country like next year, what country would you like to visit?
Greece.
Okay. And one more, Bobby. You ready for my list? Word association?
Yes, I am.
All right. If you had one wish tomorrow, and I'm gonna grant a wish, you could wish for anything in the world. What would your wish be?
Oh, gosh. For more understanding.
$5.
And that's it. That's what popped in my mind.
Wait. Say it again. What was it?
Just a more understanding.
More understanding
Yeah.
in the world.
Yep.
What do you think? Most people don't understand each other, which like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't. There's, people are afraid of understanding another person's point of view. I get it too. You're so focused on having everyone see to understand you that you're not understanding what life is like for them.
And I heard of a philosophy of it's better to understand than to be to be understood. Understanding is crucial.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you think there would be less conflict, less wars, less all that stuff if there was more understanding?
Yeah, I do. But I can't be naive and say there would never be any. There would, conflict. It's a natural cause of just as humans. But yes.
Okay.
Short answer, yes.
Okay. I've done a lot of word association. I haven't had understanding come up yet, but that seems pretty huge. Thanks for bringing that one up.
Thanks.
I mean, that's thought provoking. That one.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry, it just popped up, and I was like, don't produce it, dude. Just go for it.
Yeah. And Bobby, you have a website or anything you want to add? Did I miss anything?
Yeah.
Here?
BobbyCookGallagher.com. That is my website. BobbyCookGallagher.com.
Okay. and we got everything on there we need?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just be able to find everything that you need if you need.
All right.
Hello, if you need anything.
You have
Nice to meet you.
audition tapes and all that stuff?
Yeah, and if you
I want to see you in
on
action later. I want to catch
YouTube-
this. I want to check this out. Go ahead.
Yeah, you look me up on YouTube, Bobby Cook Gallagher, and you'll find a multitude of different songs, videos, all that good stuff.
Okay. Is it okay if we? I got you in the beginning. This is cool. If you really make it big,
Thanks.
I like to follow you. Is it okay we connect a little recurring action every
Sure.
couple months, 3 months, whatever, and we'll kind of track your careers as it's progressing? How's that?
Okay. Yeah.
Good. Deal?
That sounds great.
Okay, great. All right, Bobby, I appreciate that. This is
Thank you.
This is Ray Kay and Bobby Cook Gallagher. Check him out.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
All right. Catch you next time.